Today we're talking about the Doyle rivnut tool, or as they like to call it, the 10-inch professional rivnut setter kit. That was hard to say for some reason. I don't know. Let's get it opened up and see what it looks like. Well, it looks like it comes in a little plastic container here. It's one of those little cheesy containers, but I mean, I don't plan on hauling this thing around a lot, so it'll probably do. We got some instructions here. We got like 10 of each size rib nut come in the package. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dies for it, or as they like to call them, mandrels. I'm gonna call it a die because that's just easier for me to say. Let's get a piece of metal and see what it takes to do one of these. Okay, I read through the directions on it. The directions are in very small print and I'm getting too old to read this crap. But the one thing it does not tell me is what size hole to drill for the rib nut. So what I think I'm going to do is I've got a like a drill bit gauge. I think I'll just take whatever size rib nut I'm using and see which hole it fits in, and then I'll just drill the hole of that size, and then we'll try it. I guess it has the M8 die in it because that one's empty, so we may just put a M8 rib nut in something because it's already on here. So let me get a piece of metal and find the M8 rib nut and see what size hole we need to drill for this. The M8 fits in a, looks like a 7/16 hole. Try to get this up closer so you can see it. It fits pretty snug in that 7/16 hole. Got me a piece of metal with a 7/16 hole in it. Rib nut fits kind of snug in there. This is 1/8 inch flat stock. I don't know how thick you can actually go with one of these. I'll probably never go any thicker than 1/8 inch. Most of the stuff will probably be like sheet metal that I use it on. So according to the directions, you open this up and then thread this on. And then I guess when you squeeze the handles together is when it smashes down. So, don't know. Never used one of these before. We're about to find out. Slide that on there. How hard is this gonna be to squeeze? It's pretty tight. I think that's it. Now you just unscrew this. It fits in there pretty tight. It don't look bad. I'll give you a close-up of it. As you can see, this is the back side. That's where it smashed down. It's got like some grooves on it there to grip on it, so it shouldn't turn. And that's the top. I need to see if I can find an M8 bolt and just screw it in there and like tighten it up and see if it moves. All right, I found me a metric bolt to screw in there, and I found me a metric wrench. So let's just tighten it up and see if this thing wants to spin when you put some pressure on it there. Man, I'm pushing pretty hard. It ain't spinning. I think it's gonna work out pretty good. It didn't, the rib nut itself did not spin in there, and I was tightening pretty hard on it. I mean, in theory, the harder you tighten, that should pull more to tighten it up against the metal too. So I think it's gonna work out pretty good for what I bought it for. I bought it to, I'm working on a radiator shroud, or a fan shroud for my radiator on my car, and it's got like some thin aluminum. So I'm gonna try to rib nut to that thin aluminum, see what it looks like. I'll probably show that in the video. I may show it in this video, but I'll definitely show it in my next video on my car. So far, my impressions of this thing is it's a pretty decently made tool. It comes with a wrench to take the the other pieces off, which I've not took it apart yet. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm guessing that's supposed to come out of there by itself. Yeah, there you go. Screw this piece off. Screw this big piece off. Then pull. You hold this down and you pull this down to unlatch it. It's like a quick coupler. Then you can unscrew this, and then you screw your new one back in, and that holds it in there. Then you basically opposite order, just put this back on, and then this piece right here. Not a lot to it. I've done rib nuts in the past. I had a work van and it come with some rib nuts on some shelves I bought, and it just had like basically a bolt with a nut and washer on it, and you could do it that way. But I got this thing on sale at Harbor Freight for $29. I think they're usually $49. It's the parking lot sale. So I thought for $29, might as well just buy one, honestly. It does, I'll probably use the 1/4 inch and the 5/16. I wish it had a 3/8, but it don't. Because 1/4 inch, 5/16 and 3/8 are usually the size bolts that I use. But I got some metric stuff here. I don't use metric. I'm not against using metric, but I just don't like using it because I'm used to standard stuff. So for $29, I don't think you can go wrong with this. If you catch it on sale, I don't know. I don't know if I'd give 50 bucks for it. I guess if I needed it, sure, 50 bucks. I've got to find where you can buy the rib nuts. That's one weird thing. Harbor Freight does not sell the rib nuts. So I'll have to get on Amazon or something and order those, which is fine. It's okay. We'll make something work. Trying to figure out where you put these dies when you're not using them to hold them all in one spot. I'm guessing right there. That case looks pretty good. I'm gonna do some research and see if I can buy different size dies for this too, because like I haven't priced these on Amazon or anything to see how much they are on Amazon. I like to just buy things in person, honestly, rather than ordering them. So I went to Harbor Freight and got it. Like I said, it seems like it's well made. We'll see how long it holds up. Like I said, for $29, I don't think you can go wrong for $29. If you can catch this thing on sale and you think you have a use for it, buy it and try it out for yourself, see if you like it. Anyways, I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next Tuesday.